Throughout the novel, various brands are mentioned by Philip K. Dick. For example, in the 9th chapter, Al and Joe decide to go to the supermarket to pack up a pack of cigarettes. Because, hey, let's face it, folks, you need that sweet, sweet nicotine after getting blown up on the moon. Al decides he wants a pack of Pall Malls, whereas Joe says wings are cheaper, and he also claims it's an honest cigarette that claims nothing. And then later on, when things get really effed up, to say the least, Joe gets in a Cadillac LaSalle 1939 and decides to trade it for a flight to Des Moines, Iowa. And the pilot says, "You're going to trade me a LaSalle for a flight to Iowa?" And he's kind of shocked. But then when he finds out that the car turned into a much more worthless car, the 1929 Model A Ford. So, my question for you folks, and for you folks at home, is, does it make it more relatable, these brands in the novel, by having us relate to the characters, or is it just some cheap product placement by Philip K. Dick?
Well, I think Dick is commenting on the inescapability of products in advertising in our world, and how there can be cars and cigarettes, but we don't identify them as just cigarettes. We identify them as their brands.
It does. It really helps when he gives brand names that exist in the real world, like Cadillac. It connects the world of the novel to our own world, and I guess points that are trying to be made in the novel, where society's going as a result of technology or advertising. It gives it that real world feel that this could really happen to us.
Mm-hmm. And these are all brands we know, like Cadillac, Wings. We know them as cars, cigarettes, and we don't even question that. So it's almost like Dick is saying that we don't even think that these are brands; they're more just products in general.
Alright, and that's good. So instead of say when Al and Joe go and they say, "Get me a pack of smokes," and it's just this generic brand, well, what is a cigarette really? It's just, tobacco wrapped around this little paper that gives you cancer. That's true, and but when we think of Wings, Pall Malls, Camels, Canadian classics, you think of that, design on that package. And because when you think of cigarettes, yeah, but Camels, hey, that's a camel.
Well, that's what sells it. Yeah. I mean, you slap that name on it, and because the names can almost be interchangeable. You're not buying it for the cigarette; you're buying it for the brand.
Exactly.
And it gets to the point where the brand name becomes so synonymous with the product that it defines the product. We can just say, "I'm going to pick you up in my Cadillac," and we know you're going to pick us up in a car. You're not going to pick us up in a bike, because we know that the Cadillac is a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the Cadillac, that's a good choice, because the Cadillac's a luxurious car. But I ask you folks, and you folks at home, what is a luxurious car? So Tim, we'll start with you.
I was thinking Toyota Tercel.
Okay, Tim. Colin?
A luxurious car would be like a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, okay, and Devin?
Escalade.
Alright, so
Again,
that's a Cadillac. Yeah, it's a Cadillac, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, shows what I know. I don't know cars. That's embarrassing.
So, if Dick were to say, Joe Chip got into a 1939 luxury car but transformed into a 1929 crappy car, well, Devin would think, he got into a Cadillac Escalade, a Toyota, a Rolls Royce. But, it just goes around and it narrows it down when we have these products, these brand names.
It's more effective.
Exactly.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I guess we can wrap that up. Anything else to add? Anyone?
No. But folks, please do leave a comment for this discussion.